This is first video from Techno Talks, and we'll discuss about the website creation and what is the use of website, what is website first, what is a DNS and all this. So we'll clear about your the doubts, whatever the name you heard till now. So we'll clear one by one. So my first question is, if I'll ask what is website? What is website? Yeah, what is website? So if I'll say what is website, so website I'll say is a collection of web pages. In a definition you will read in a Wikipedia, also in some other way they will written the same thing. It's a collection of web pages, but rather I'll go to the more practical point and I'll say it's a collection of two mediums, or you can say many to one medium, because people are connected towards the two things. Suppose you have a business, so if businesses happen between the two persons only, so there's a connection between the two medium, and those connections are making through this website only. So that's how we call the collection of pages or collection of medium, collection of peoples, all these things we consider as it is a websites. Now my second question is, yeah, question number 2, what is DNS? You heard about DNS, but you don't know what is DNS actually. The DNS first of all stands for the domain name server. Domain name server, just like that. When you born, your father has given name to you. So after that, in the world, you recognize by your name only. Same thing. When the developer create the website, he has to give the name to something. Like Facebook was created by the Mark Zuckerberg. So Mark Zuckerberg was given the name Facebook to the Facebook. So after that, it recognized by the Facebook. Same thing, if we'll give the name to the blah blah blah, so it will be recognized by the blah blah blah. That's how we work on a domain name server. So what is domain name concept came actually? Now, I'll tell about the history part. Previously, when the like domain name server, how it come? Previously, when website came, actually there was no name for the website, only the IP address like 192.256. all these things dot something was there. People were too confusing that time how to use, how to remember this IP address, because if thousands of or millions of website would be there, how could the person remember the IP address of single person? You couldn't even remember the person name or your friend. If 10 of friend is there, you could not remember the like one person name, and 9 person name would be remember. So that's how, to become more easy, the DNS concept came. Now what the DNS will do? Now DNS will what do? DNS will come over the IP address. It gives the name, like virtual name. It's just like a virtual name. When you call this name, it directly call that IP address. Actually, it's not calling by the name. Actually, it's calling by this IP address and connecting with the server. So server will understand only the IP address. It does not recognize by the name. It just recognize only the IP address. So on the behalf of IP address, some name is given, and those name are called the DNS. That's how we call the DNS. Now, my third question is there any alternative for the website? Is there any alternative for website? Now this question is more general, or you can say more specific way also, because for everything in this world we think before the profit and losses. So there's a various profit is also there, various losses also there. For the website, I'll say there's website is there where we connect the people's various people together. But nowadays mobile app is also coming. So in the instead of using the website, is a ridiculous part, so we are using a mobile app because we can work on the mobile platform also. But nowadays responsive website is also coming, so that is also a profit part of the website, that is that we can work on the mobile app also, like mobile browsers also that supports all it. That's why I call it responsive website. So responsive website, it does not matter how much your screen is there. According to the screen, it adjusts automatically all the content, images, database part, whatever part would be there. Now my fourth question that generally people will ask, that what is the budget and timing, budget and time for creation a website? Now, if I'll say what is a budget and the time for creation of website, I would rather go for the, like, it's depend on the people and it depend on the time, how much they are spending to create a website. Suppose if a developer is there who is developing a website, so it create the if he is habitual of creating the website, it create the website in 2 days or 2 hours also. It is possible to create. And budget, there is no, actually the creation of website is fully free. If you know the concept of coding and know the concept of little bit languages, you will create the website in free. But we need to host the server so we can globally publish it. That's why we need to purchase a server. If you have a server, then well and good. So we'll talk about the servers, local servers, in the next videos. So for timing, you understand, like the server is there, for server we have to pay. So according, like server cost is also very less, 2000 or 1000k, sorry 1k 2k is according to year basis, according to your needs you can purchase it. So that's how. Now after that, my last question is question number 5. Yeah, my question number 5 is yeah, uh, what would be the technology we can use. So I will say for this answer, like there is no need of learning too much advanced things and learning too much going too deep in the language, because we cannot learn the each language particularly fully, because even the person who developed that language, he also not considered that he himself know all these things. So we need to learn the fundamental basic part of the language, that would be the HTML5. I'll write here, uh, yeah, HTML5, HTML5, CSS, and PHP and MySQL. Basically, these four languages are used for the creation of website. HTML5 is used for the structure, CSS is used for the designing part, PHP is used for the your server interaction, and MySQL is used for the database handling part. If you're not using this PHP and MySQL, you can also create the website, but that website will be the static website only. You cannot create the database or the server websites. So if you need to create the server website, we have to use PHP and MySQL. And for that, we'll be discussing in the further videos about what is HTML5, CSS, all the concept code, local server, and all these things. Thank you for watching our first video, and kindly subscribe our channel and watch more videos and have fun. Thank you.